Jai Gurudev, good morning everyone. चलो अपना दिल खोलो और अपनी खिड़कियां खोल दो. खिड़कियां माने वीडियोस. और दिमाग भी खोलो ताकि कुछ सीखें. Okay, so first of all, start typing in the chat. What was? Let's do a recap of yesterday's session. So not takeaway you already posted yesterday. You already posted the takeaway yesterday. But what do you remember from what we did? What are the processes we did? Type in the chat. 3 things that you remember yesterday. Type in one message. 1, 2, 3. Type in one message. Using the why, the 3 keys: discipline, dropping the how, asking why when we are stuck. Drop the how, act now. Wow. Courage to do better. What's stopping you? Drop the scars of the past. Very nice. Henry Ford example, yes. Poor me. Very good. And we realized yesterday that we have been stuck in these orbits or these patterns for a long time. And we need to do full justice. We need to give proper time and attention. We need to learn the right methods to escape from these patterns, to come out of this orbit. Yeah. Like yesterday you said maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months. Some people wrote 1 year, 2 years. Let's take 100 days. Yeah. Let's take 100 days. How many of you are ready to commit 100 days to bring yourself out of these orbits you are stuck in? Just type 100 in the chat. Come on, type 100 in the chat. How many of you are committed to give yourself 100 days? Yeah. And, very soon I'm going to reveal to you a 3-step system, based on Gurudev's guidelines, which is going to help us to achieve this task in 100 days. In 100 days. But इतना तो हमने commit करना चाहिए, ऐसा मुझे लगता है. I mean, if you can do it faster, excellent, great. But at least 100 days. Or if some of you are more spiritual, you may want to write 108. Yeah, that's the favorite number in Art of Living, 108. Yeah. So what's our sankalpa? I can do anything. I can do anything if my mind is set to it, if I set my mind to it. Yeah. And if I get a right guidance, which will help me set up a foolproof plan. I can do anything if I can set my mind to it. And if I get the right guidance to set up a foolproof plan. So if you've done the homework, just type HW in the chat. If you've done yesterday's homework, identifying 3 qualities which can make you a good leader, identifying 3 obstacles which can stop you from being a good leader, and what is a great leader according to you? What are the great leadership qualities? If you've done it, you just type HW. If you're not done, doesn't matter. Think about it now. So those who have still kept your videos off, you're taking a risk of being thrown into the waiting room. Huh? Karan, I think you are really looking forward very enthusiastically, right? To put people in the waiting room if their video is off.
एक सेकंड जी भैया बिल्कुल. So it is mandatory for everyone to put on their videos. ये बहुत जरूरी है कि हर कोई अपने वीडियो को ऑन करे.
Yes.
क्योंकि नहीं तो क्या होता है ना, ब्लैक स्क्रीन दिखता है, कोई बातें नहीं हो पाती. Let's all turn on our videos. It will hardly take 1 second.
So when you put them in the waiting room, you can keep them in the waiting room for 3 minutes, and then you can bring them back into the meeting and check if they are switching on the video. If they're still not switching on the video, then again put them in the waiting room. Say next time when you put, maybe for 5 or 6 minutes, and just enjoy that current. Okay. देखो भाई, कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा. आप लोग सब फ्री में आए हो, फुकट में, है ना? जो लोग YouTube पे देख रहे हैं वो लोग YouTube में भी फुकट में देख रहे हैं. ज्यादा से ज्यादा आपने आपके इंटरनेट डेटा पैक के लिए पे किया है, right? It's a very small price that you are paying for a life transforming session which can get you the success which you yet haven't got. Yeah. Or even if you are successful, it is 1 or 2 notches higher you can go. So you have to demonstrate your commitment in some way or the other. Okay. So everyone committed? Everyone here fully committed? Okay. Next, about 60 to 70 minutes. Wonderful. So, sit in an enthusiastic, energetic body language that will help you absorb most from the session. So I can do anything if I set my mind to it. If I note the word, if I set my mind to it. Both important. I can do anything if I set my mind to it, and if I get the right guidance to set up a foolproof plan. Yes. And Gurudev gives us so many plans. Gurudev gives us so many hints. So now we will very sincerely offer this sankalpa to the divine wherever you have the faith. Yeah. So let us close our eyes for about 20 seconds. Let's close our eyes. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Relax. Relax the body. Relax the mind. When you are in a relaxed state, your sankalpa reaches the divine. Sankalpa is an intention, is a decision. I can do anything if I set my mind to it, and with the right guidance to set up a foolproof plan. I can do anything if I set my mind to it, with the right guidance to set up a foolproof plan. हम कुछ भी कर सकते हैं यदि हम पूरी तरह से हमारे मन को लगा दें और हमें सही मार्गदर्शन मिले जिससे हम एक फूल प्रूफ प्लान बना सकें. Jai Gurudev. Let's open our eyes. Okay, so with that, let's now dive into session 2. The very, very important thing. Yesterday we saw the 3 keys. Yeah, we saw the 3 keys, the 3 things that we have to drop. And then we saw that this is a pattern that we are stuck in. We have to come out of the pattern, and there are ways to come out of this pattern. Yeah. And Only one person reminded me yesterday to tell you about the 5 tips Gurudev has given, the 5 ingredients, the 5-point recipe of success, the 5 sutras of success, which he had told us in the Mahashivratri about 15-16 years ago in Jaipur. Yeah. So I'll wait for more people to remind today, because you need to have the sincerity to pull it out from me, okay? You need to have the focus. That focus is important. Otherwise, forget about success. So we are going to have a 3-step system. So first of all, before I tell you the 3-step system, which will be like a guide for us, this 3-step system will be the guide for us on our path of success. But before that, first, let us know what are the 5 dominoes that we have to crush. I like to use this word dominoes. The 5 dominoes that we need to crush. First, comfort zones. Comfort zones. So quickly, you have 20 seconds to become aware of which are the 3 most difficult comfort zones you have in life. The 3 most difficult comfort zones you have in life. वो कंफर्ट जोन फिजिकल स्तर पे हो सकता है या मानसिक स्तर पे हो सकता है. कंफर्ट जोन में समझते हैं ना, हमें लगता है कि हम अटके हैं, इस जोन के बाहर हम निकल नहीं सकते, इसके बाहर हम अनकंफर्टेबल हैं, इसके बाहर हम हेल्पलेस हो जाते हैं, हम असमर्थ हो जाते हैं. What are the 3 biggest comfort zones you are stuck in? It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be emotional, it could be social, it could be something professional, it could be spiritual. The 3 biggest comfort zones. Come on. And if you phrase it properly in the right words. Very few words you use, just 2, 3, 4 words to phrase your one comfort zone. And type it in the chat. Talking to a new girl. Very good. But at least you're talking to new girls, huh? No, Surya, job. That is not comfort zone. What about the job? Ramesh Upadhyay, phrased laziness. See, now this is what? You are being so lazy. Phrase that in 3, 4 words. What is the exact comfort zone? Comfort of family, okay. Physically, एक word लिखा है, physically. No, explain it. Leaving home, okay. Family securities, public communication, okay. Emotional, elaborate little more. Managing ego, not able to publicize my work. Okay, wonderful. Very nicely explained. See, this is a process itself. Achha, this is very important for us to understand. The process is very important. It is the process which takes us to the goal. हम सिर्फ ये गोल है. Okay, I'll give a simple example. मेरा गोल क्या है? अगले 3 महीने में 5 किलो वजन कम करना है. I want to lose 5 kilos. Or I want to get up consistently at 5 a.m. in the morning and do sadhana. This is my goal. What is the process for achieving that goal? To get up at 5 a.m., I should sleep by 10 o'clock or 10:30 latest in the night. So I should have dinner at least 2 hours before that. Are you getting the difference between goal and process? ये process पे focus करोगे तो goal तक पहुंच जाओगे. When you're driving from one place to the other place, your goal is to reach. Let us say you want to go from, Mumbai to Pune, or Delhi to Agra, yeah, or Chennai to Hyderabad. You know you want to reach Hyderabad, but at the time you are driving, what are you focusing on? That particular road which you are on right now. That is what you're focusing on. That is part of the process. If you just keep thinking Hyderabad, you will definitely not reach Hyderabad. You have to focus on the process. So when you phrase your comfort zone properly, what is going to happen? you're going to become more clear about it. Okay, Renuka. So this is very nicely put. Social comfort zone, feeling uncomfortable and not sahaj, not easy with hi-fi people. Yeah, comfortable with only my kinds of people. Who knows? Maybe you are the hi-fi one for others. देखो हम किसी को किस कैटेगरी में डालते हैं, हो सकता है हमको भी उसी कैटेगरी में डाला हुआ है किसी ने, राइट? तो ये कैटेगरी कौन बना रहा है? वो व्यक्ति बना रहा है कि हम बना रहे हैं? हम बना रहे हैं कैटेगरी कि ये हाई फाई है, ये लो फाई है, ये 1 फाई है, ये 2 फाई है. Not comfortable with criticism. Okay. So this is the first thing. This is the first domino that we need to crush. And जिन्होंने DSN प्रोग्राम किया है उनको पता है मैं क्या बात कर रहा हूं, है ना? कि तुम्हारे कितने सारे कंफर्ट जोन्स क्रश हुए होंगे DSN में, right? How many of you have experienced that in the DSN? Just type crush DSN. How many of you have experienced that in the DSN which you attended some time ago? Once upon a time, long, long ago. Just type crush DSN. Comfort zone आपका DSN में crush हुआ. This is a very good crush. Then unlike many other crushes. This is a very good crush you should encourage in your life. Okay. Crush DSN. And in wild TP. Okay, very good. Now, those who are not done DSN, they don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Those who are not done DSN, type not done in the chat. Type not done. Just type not done. I was surprised yesterday that amongst the two people who asked questions, they had not done the DSN. Kya kar rahe ho bhai? Whatever program Gurudev has designed, you should do it. Simple. Don't ask what are the benefits. Don't ask why. This is not the place to ask why. I'm emphasizing this. गलत जगह पे why मत पूछो. कल जहां हमने why पूछा वहां why पूछना जरूरी है. Why should I do DSN? Why should I do advanced course? Why should I do Guru Puja course? Why should I do wellness course? Why should I do happiness course? Shut up. Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar designed a course. Do it. He's more intelligent than you. Do it. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So many not done's. This is not done, guys. Not done. DSN is not done. Come on, do it. I'm conducting one in Rishikesh on 9th of March. Okay. Come on. Let's go get back to the second point. Risk-taking ability. Risk-taking ability. What is the... How many months or weeks or days ago did you take the last risk in your life? A significant risk. ठंडे पानी से नहाया ये मत बोलो, ठीक है? दिल्ली की ठंड में. Something really significant. Lots of blessings, Sunita ji. Before 8 years, 2.6 years, 1 month, very good. 3 years, 5 months. 18th Mahashivratri, okay. Before 2 years, don't remember. Don't remember means it's been a long time. देखो अगर रिस्क नहीं ले रहे हो लाइफ में तो फिर आपका लाइफ हैपनिंग नहीं है, है ना? Then you are stuck in a routine. You are in the orbit. Do you agree? If you're not taking risk, means your life is not happening, you're not progressing. Do you agree? High risk, high gains. Simple. Yeah. So that's the second domino we have to crush. Risk-taking ability. Okay, now tell me, how will you develop the ability to take risk? Come on, type in the chat. What is your 1-point solution? How will you develop the ability to take risk? रिस्क से इश्क कर लो, क्या बात है, गुड वन रेणुका। बट सिर्फ रिस्क से इश्क करके नहीं चलेगा, इश्क को निभाओ, रिस्क लो, है ना। ब्रेक द इनर बैरियर, जंप इन द सिचुएशन, डूइंग अनकंट्रोलेबल, हैविंग फेथ इन द डिवाइन। देखो इतना सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है, या टेक द रिस्क, दैट्स इट। हाउ विल यू इंक्रीज योर रिस्क टेकिंग एबिलिटी? बाय टेकिंग द रिस्क। How will you become a better cyclist? By cycling. How will you become a better speaker? By speaking. Okay. The second domino that we need to crush. The third domino that we need to crush. Very, very important. And for egoistic people who think they know a lot, this is very, very difficult. Eagerness to unlearn. I'm using the word eagerness, not readiness. Readiness means there is an effort there. Willingness means there is an effort there. I'm saying eagerness. Eagerness to unlearn. The third domino you need to crush. Eagerness to unlearn. जो मुझे पता है वो ड्रॉप करने की उत्सुकता, तैयारी नहीं। जो मुझे पता है वो ड्रॉप करने की उत्सुकता। Come on. How many of you are eager to unlearn? Type eager in the chat. How many of you are eager to unlearn? Type eager in the chat. You know, only if you have an innocence, you will be eager to unlearn. If you don't have the innocence, you cannot be eager to unlearn. Unlearn माने क्या? Unlearn माने देखो, अभी जब ये लेबल के साथ हम घूमते हैं ना, मुझे पता है, फिर हम सीख नहीं पाते। Yeah, that's the photograph of Rishikesh. हम सीखेंगे तभी। If you read intimate note, there is one page on which Gurudev writes 6 signs of a seeker. 6 signs of a seeker. Huh? First one, I don't know. First one is I don't know. Only if you have this acknowledgement, I don't know, then there is a possibility you can know something more. But if you go around with this label, on this stamp on your head, I know. Many people say na, MBA करने के बाद ऐसा हो जाता है लोगों को। MBA करने के बाद, क्यों? MBA का फुल फॉर्म क्या है? मुझे बहुत आता है। But art of living is a different MBA. मन बचाओ आंदोलन। आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग इज अ डिफरेंट एमबीए, मन बचाओ आंदोलन, क्योंकि ये सब मन में ही है, ये कंफर्ट जोन मन में है। मैं रिस्क ले सकता हूं कि नहीं ले सकता हूं, ये मन में चल रहा है। ये ईगरनेस टू अनलर्न मन में चल रहा है। दिस इज द बिगेस्ट एमबीए। जो कल 3 कीज हमने देखे, ड्रॉपिंग द हाउ और बीइंग स्टक इन द हाउ, है ना, बीइंग स्टक इन द स्कार्स ऑफ द पास्ट एंड बीइंग एबल टू ड्रॉप द स्कार्स ऑफ द पास्ट, ये सब मन में है। मैं बेचारा, मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों होता है, ये सब मन में है। सो आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग इज द बिगेस्ट एमबीए प्रोग्राम। मन बचाओ आंदोलन। At least 2 or 3 Art of Living courses keep repeating every year, then your MBA is taken care of. The fourth domino to crush, the second last one. The passion to experiment. The passion to experiment, come up with new methods, doing something new. The passion to experiment. Which courses? अरे सारे courses करो भाई, happiness course करो, advanced course करो, DSN करो, VTP करो, सहज समाधि course करो, गुरु पूजा course करो, keep repeating courses. Passion to experiment. You should have the passion to experiment. आज कुछ नया करते हैं, That is what will bring up your creativity. And fifth, very, very important. Many people ask me this question. This has happened so many times. I have faced this myself. Even now it keeps happening. कि बहुत सारी चीजें हम बहुत बड़े उत्साह से स्टार्ट करते हैं. That enthusiasm stays for 1 week, 2 weeks, 10 days, 1 month, and then it starts dropping down. Yeah. So continuous refueling of the passion, very, 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 very important. Otherwise, even if you have the first 4, if you don't do the 5th, you will still not reach your goal. Continuous refueling of the passion. Continuous refueling of the passion. So you use your car, you put fuel in it, you use your car, you have to refuel it. You use your phone, the battery gets drained, you have to recharge the battery. You have lunch, the food gets digested, the energy gets utilized, you have to have dinner. Refueling is part of nature. You cannot think, okay, yes, I have already done the Art of Living program 10 years ago. I've done it. So now my life should be great. Did you eat 10 years ago or did you eat today? Very important. Just like every aspect of our life needs refueling. Our body needs refueling with the right kind of food and exercise. Our mind needs refueling. Our intellect needs refueling. Our spirit needs refueling. So the best way to refuel all the 7 levels of your existence, body, breath, mind, intellect, memory, ego, self, sharir, saas, man, buddhi, chit, ahankar, atma, is sabhi ko refuel karna hai. The best thing to refuel every 2-3 months, attend some Art of Living course, at least 4 Art of Living courses in a year. You choose which ones you want to do. Yeah. And especially when it comes to things about challenging your comfort zones, risk-taking ability, unlearning things, breaking old patterns, those 3 keys, the passion to experiment, advanced course and DSN course. DSN course is a very powerful jhatka to make this happen. And repeated advanced courses. 2 advanced courses a year minimum. 2 advanced courses a year minimum. Advanced meditation program. Either online, offline, jo bhi, jaisa bhi jamta hai, karo, but karo. 2 advanced courses a year minimum. 1 DSN in 2 years, minimum once in 3 years. 1 DSN course every 3 years. Minimum. Absolutely necessary. You know, I'm really telling you, before becoming a full-time teacher, I was working in a multinational IT company. I was having heavy pressures at work because I was doing very well in my job. I had a lot of additional responsibilities in my job, but I used to make it a point. I used to do 4 advanced courses in a year and 2 DSN courses in a year. Not once in 3 years. 4 advanced courses in a year and 2 DSN courses in a year. And happiness course, I would do once every month. Happiness course, I would do once every month. So I was doing 18 to 20 courses a year. And I tell you, that is why I could take the pressures of my job. That is why I could handle certain, crisis situations in my family. My mother passed away very young. She was 45 years old. She got cancer and the cancer spread to the rest of the body, and in 6 months she was gone. It was a very tough time. Going through that whole battle against cancer, and I realized the helplessness of the human being. That is what made me think about something higher also. ये शरीर के सुख, शरीर के comforts में रह के कुछ नहीं होता जिंदगी में. We have to focus beyond the body. That is where the real strength is. Okay. So these 5 dominoes. What is the first? Challenging your comfort zone. Second, the risk-taking ability. Third, your eagerness to unlearn. Fourth, your passion to experiment, do something new. And fifth, continuously refueling your passion. Very, 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 very important. Continuous refueling. 2 advanced courses in a year, 1 DSN every 3 years. Keep this in mind. 2 advanced courses a year, 1 DSN every 3 years. Okay. Now what we are going to see? Now we are going to see the 3-step system. Yeah, the 3-step system. This has changed my life. This 3-step system has changed my life. At anywhere you can apply this. Anywhere you can apply this. IMC. The 3-step system is IMC. I stands for identify, M stands for map, and C stands for channelize. I stands for identify, M stands for map, C stands for channelize. IMC, the 3-step system. Now, what is the difference between, so let's come to the first one, identify. M stands for map, naksha, map. Identify your, if I tell you, identify your 3 greatest strengths. Come on, start thinking. Identify your 3 greatest strengths. What are your 3 greatest strengths? I'm giving you 20 seconds to think. This is very, very important. Because यहाँ से शुरू होता है. 3 greatest strengths. I hope you are writing this somewhere. If you want, you can type it in the chat. It's up to you. If you want, you can type it in the chat. Avni has typed commitment, passion, dedication. Determination, faith, consistency. Very nice. Yeah, Ritika, I already mentioned how to refuel. Please explain. By repeating out of link courses. Yeah, especially advanced course and DSN course. That is the best way to refuel anything that you want to do in life. Huh? Even your professional skills, abilities. Okay. Now, what is the difference between strength and skill? I told you identify your 3 greatest strengths. Right? What is the difference between strength and skill? Think about this. What is the difference between strength and skill? So I'll give you an example. Let's say prana. The prana that we have, the life force, that is our strength. Without that, we cannot survive. And pranayam, the technology to leverage the prana, to channelize the prana for what we want to do, is the skill. आप समझ रहे हैं फर्क? How many of you got the difference? If you got the difference, type diff. Type diff in the chat. If you got this, is very important because our whole 3-step system depends upon this. You have to get this clear. How many of you got the difference? Type diff in the chat. Come on, I want to see 138 diffs in the chat. Those who are watching on YouTube, type the comments in the YouTube. Mohini is the other way. Strength we are born with, skill something we have to develop. Is the other way. Doesn't matter. You got the concept. Very good. Skill is developed with practice. Yes. But it is very important. You should know what skill to have to tap the strength. So the second point, map. Map is now you have a certain strength. Suppose commitment is your strength. You have to map that strength to a skill. Suppose connecting to people, or friendliness is your strength. So now friendliness, what is the skill you can map it to? PR, networking. Are you getting? Friendliness or connecting to people is your strength. What is the skill you can map it to? Networking. You can network with people because you're good with connecting to people. So the skill you can map it to is networking. Right? So now you do that. Now you type one strength of yours, and next to that you type what is the skill you're going to map it to. One strength could be mapped to multiple skills. One strength could be mapped to multiple skills. तो लोगों से जुड़ना, अगर ये तुम्हारी स्ट्रेंथ है, ये तुम्हारी एबिलिटी है, ये तुम्हारा गुण है, तुम्हारी ताकत है, तो स्किल क्या है? नेटवर्क करना, एक सर्कल बनाना, ये स्किल है. या अच्छे पब्लिक रिलेशंस मेंटेन करना, ये स्किल है. पीआर स्किल्स. फेथ Learning new things easily. Okay, very good. Compassion, psychology. Very good. Yes, some of you are typing direct questions to me. See, questions we will take. Questions we will take towards the second half of the session, towards the end. Okay, explaining things is a strength and teaching is a skill. Very nice, Tanura. Anaga, patience and teaching. Okay, very good. Vidula, love, caring for others. Caring for others, okay, that's also a strength. Love is your strength. What skill you will map it to? Vidula, think a little more. Make it more clear. Those who have some professional dreams, you think of professional skills. What strength and to what professional skill you can map it to? Those who have personal goals, think about what strength you have and what skills in the personal domain you can map them to. See, this is very powerful life coaching actually. People pay thousands and lakhs of rupees for such kind of coaching. Okay, so okay, come on. Let us do a one-on-one. Who would like to volunteer? Who would like to do a one-on-one with me now? I would like to demonstrate. You can raise your hand. अगर आपको एक one-on-one करना है अभी, तो ये सबके लिए clear हो जाएगा. Okay, Dhruv, unmute yourself.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. So tell me, what is the one great strength you have?
My ability to read a lot of new things and ability to connect the dots, and then I help with my financial skills. I research a lot of things and come up with new ideas and new things.
Okay, so ability to connect is a strength you have. And what is the skill you mapped it to?
To the research, to the different aspects that are happening in my professional world.
Okay, so ability to connect with what?
With numbers, with what's happening in the economy, with the headlines in the news.
Okay. And you are mapping into research. Okay, that's a perfect mapping. Now, the third step, our three-step system is IMC, identify, map, channelize. Now, how are you going to channelize? What is the method? What is the method to channelize this skill? So you said ability to connect with numbers, okay, is strength. The research is your skill. Now, how are you going to channelize this skill towards achieving a specific goal? Now, this is the very important step. This is which most people do not do. Even there are a few people only who reach to the second step. Strength तो है, हर एक में बहुत सारे strengths हैं, but हम लोग उसको correct skill से map नहीं करते हैं. And even if there are a lot of people who can do this, but the third step remains undone. How are you going to channelize this now skill, which is founded on your strength, to the goal that you want to achieve? Are you getting this, Dhruv?
Yes, yes. I mean,
so I'm very good.
but I have not channelized it. That's why I'm thinking, where
Exactly.
have I? Yeah.
Absolutely, exactly. I'm glad you're thinking right now and you're realizing that I haven't channelized. यही ये सेशन का महत्व है. ये सेशन में से इतनी एक चीज भी आपको पता चल गई ना कि मैं क्या नहीं कर रहा. That's it. You are going to get a breakthrough from your orbit. Okay. So now what your homework is, you decide, you think how you're going to channelize. So channelize करने के लिए क्या जरूरी है? चैनलाइज करने के लिए मेथड जरूरी है. फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट मेथड चाहिए. चैनलाइज करने के लिए प्लेटफॉर्म या सही एनवायरनमेंट चाहिए. एंड चैनलाइज करने के लिए एक्शन प्लान चाहिए. These three things are very, very important. You need the right platform or the right environment. So you want to do research. You need a right platform for the research. Like a very basic thing. You need internet connectivity. You need the right environment. Okay. Second, you need the right method. You can be used. देखो research करने के लिए Google पे जाओ, पढ़ते जाओ. But there you could use so many tools to do the right research. Otherwise, you will just keep reading unnecessary stuff all your life. Because there are tons and tons of that. Correct? And then you need, so the right tools or method. First, platform, environment. Second, tools or method. Third, the proper action plan, which has got timelines and milestones. The proper action plan. So getting the right platform or environment, both internal environment and external environment. Very, very important. Both internal environment and external environment. Yesterday, I told to two of you who asked questions, and I said this happens on day 2 in the DSN program. You will exactly know when you do that, right? I think one of you was Ritika and one other name I forgot. Yeah. This is that is the foundation of that, and then it moves on to channelize. In the upgraded DSN program, Gurudev created a very new session on goal setting. One session on communication and one session on goal setting. In that goal setting session, this comes in. Channelize part. How to channelize your skills towards achieving that particular goal which you have. So, of course, that's a detailed session. That session itself takes 1 hour or more by itself. It's a very powerful session. People who have done DSN 3 or 4 years ago, they have no idea about that session, because Gurudev added it very recently. Yeah. This is another reason why I should keep repeating courses. Gurudev himself is so eager to unlearn and experiment and, do new things. He keeps upgrading his own programs. Not that the earlier program was not effective, but he wants to keep doing new and new things. Yeah. So this channelizing, very, very important. Okay, we'll take one more example. Manjiri, you can unmute. Okay, how many of you are experiencing wow moments in this session? Just type wow in the chat. Only if you are experiencing. कुछ ऐसे दिमाग की बत्ती खुल रही है, some insights you are getting, some realizations are happening. Oh my God, ये तो मैंने किया ही नहीं था. Oh, I never thought like that. ये ऐसा कुछ हो रहा है, तो please type wow in the chat. जिनको wow नहीं हो रहा है, आप लोग जागो. Yeah, Manjiri, you want to talk? You have to unmute yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, bolo.
You were asking about the strength. So, having patience and courage is my strength.
Okay. What skill you have mapped it?
And I'm a doctor. I'm a gynecologist.
Okay.
So, it helps me a lot, because having patience we need many times.
Okay, correct. So now see, Now, this is an example of what you have done in the past. So,
Yes.
because you have patience as a strength, so you have the skill to attend to people and understand what their issue is.
Yes.
And you can use that patience to also give yourself the time to work upon them.
Yes.
This is the skill. Dealing with people, understanding people, offering some kind of a service or contribution to people. Now, all these are skills. The base strength behind all this is patience. Yeah. And maybe one another strength of yours is you want to do something for people. It's not just patience. You want to do
Yes.
something for people. Yeah.
Yes.
This is also one strength of yours. Now, both these strengths are combining to come up with these mapping to these skills. And these skills you already channelized by giving yourself the right platform and environment, going to a medical college,
Yes.
by learning the right technology, the tools, which made you a gynecologist. Are you getting what I'm saying by channelize now?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So Manjari ji के पास patience and caring for people and love for people as a strength है. उसको उन्होंने skills में convert किया. Talking to people, understanding their problem, developing that ability to understand what their problem is, coming up with a solution to offer them some kind of a service. Now, this could have been anything. This could have been counseling. This could have been just listening to people, spending time with them. Okay, or it could have been done just very casually. Arey bolo
Just
aapka
teaching also it could have been.
wait, let me finish. This could have been done very casually कि हाँ चलो बताओ क्या problem है सुनती हूँ चलो मैं भी देखती हूँ मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ आपके लिए. But then what is channelize? Channelize is okay. I have this strength, I have this skill. How am I going to channelize? I'm going to go to a medical institution. I'm going to learn the technology, the knowledge, the tools of gynecology. And then I'm going to put that into an action plan. It will take me 6 years or 7 years or 8 years to become a gynecologist. First 4 years, I will do this. Next 2 years, I'll do this. Next 2 years, I'll do a super specialization and I'll become an expert gynecologist. And then next 2 years, I will work under some gynecologist. And then after 3 years, I will start my own clinic, etc., etc. Now, this is the action plan which has got timelines, which has got milestones. Only because she did all this, she became a gynecologist and a good one. Are you getting this? Channelizing. तो अभी ये channelizing तो more or less सभी ने अपना अपना profession बनाने के लिए किया है. But ये एक बार हमने channelize कर दिया, उसके बाद हम channelize करना छोड़ दिया. You have so many strengths and you can map them to so many other skills and you can keep channelizing them. The only step we are not taking is we are not channelizing. And if you channelize, just imagine, एक channelizing आपने ठीक से किया तो आपको एक qualification मिल गया, आप gynecologist बन गए, कोई engineer बन गया, कोई lawyer बन गया, कोई architect बन गया, कोई entrepreneur बन गया, जो कुछ भी है. Just keep doing the channelizing in different skills that you have towards achieving the goal that you have. Dhruv, it's making more sense to you now. What is channelizing? Yeah. Everybody, it is making sense to you. What is channelizing? Yeah. Please type sense in the chat. Please type sense in the chat if it's making sense. This is very, very important. क्योंकि ये channelizing अगर हम नहीं करते हैं, तो strength होने के बावजूद भी, skill होने के बावजूद भी, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता लाइफ में. लाइफ ऐसी की वैसी रह जाती है. ये channelizing important है, right? This is what Gurudev intends to do in our life through the various courses he offers. Now, what happens in an advanced meditation program? Prana is the strength. Skill to observe the prana is a skill. An advanced meditation program with the meditations that Gurudev has, he channelizes that skill of observing the prana into a process because of which through the prana we are able to purify our consciousness, we are able to elevate our energy, we are able to connect and go deeper within ourselves. The hollow and empty meditation in the advanced course is a perfect example of channelizing the skill of attending to the prana with prana as the strength. Are you getting what I'm saying, sadhaks? Yeah, are you getting what I'm saying? Yeah. वैसे ही हर एक स्ट्रेंथ को स्किल के साथ मैप करके उसको चैनलाइज करने का तरीका आपने बनाना चाहिए. तो आप उसको रिजल्ट में देख पाओगे. It will translate into a significant result into your life. Yeah. And this is the reason why repeating advanced course and DSN course very important. Advanced course में तो गुरुदेव चैनलाइजिंग करवा देते हैं. DSN कोर्स में हमको ये पता चलता है कि ओके, तो फिर ये वाली स्किल मैं चैनलाइज कैसे करूं ताकि मुझे ये रिजल्ट मिले, ताकि ये मेरा सपना मैं पूरा कर सकूं. Because the processes designed in the DSN course, that is what they aim to achieve. You know, especially the new ones which have been added by Gurudev in the last 3-4 years. So this channelizing. So do you get the importance of channelizing? Everybody here, you getting the importance of channelizing? Yeah. ये by the way हमने कर दिया स्कूल और कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी जाके, पर उसके बाद हमने करना बंद कर दिया. Right? Now, one of my strengths is love for people. Okay. So the skill that it got mapped to is communicating with people, learning how to communicate better. So if I can communicate better with them, then I can make a difference to their life. Yeah. But just learning to communicate, not enough. When I found Art of Living as an organization, when I did a couple of advanced courses, when I did my first ever DSN course in my life, that is the time I got the right platform and environment. I got the tools and technology, and I was able to make an action plan. I realized, okay, so for my love for people and my skill for communicating, dealing with people, the best thing for me to do would be to become an Art of Living teacher. I went to the training to become an Art of Living teacher. I learned what is called as how to conduct an introductory session, even before becoming a teacher, how to conduct an introductory session so that I can inspire more people to learn Sudarshan Kriya. This is channelizing. Then you design your introductory workshop. Now, I wanted to make a difference to all of you who are here right now. Yeah. And the skill I have is I'm able to adapt Gurudev's knowledge in a way which could be easy to understand for people and practically apply them in their life in an easy manner. This is a skill. So how did I channelize it? I designed the Success Mastery Blueprint workshop. Are you getting this? Now, if I had not done this channelizing, if I had not done this designing of the workshop, I set a timeline, 60 to 70 minutes on day 1, 80 to 90 minutes on day 2. This is portion for day 1. This is portion for day 2. At the end, answer a few questions on both the days. I set up the system. This is channelizing. अगर मैंने सिर्फ मन में सोचा होता, हाँ सक्सेस के बारे में गुरुदेव ने बहुत कुछ बोला है, मुझे बताना चाहिए लोगों को कि ये इसको अप्लाई कैसे करना है. पतंजलि योग सूत्र में 5 वृत्तियां बताई है, अभी मुझे बताना चाहिए लोगों को. ठीक है, जब मुझे घर में कोई मिलने आया तो मैं बताऊंगा. Then we would not have a meeting like this. ये channelizing किया तभी ये हो सका. Correct? So you see how effective it has become. I have been able to contribute to 150 people in their life. Yeah. People are getting value from me. Right? Now you will always be on the watch out. Any workshop Saleel Bhaiya is offering, चुपचाप जाके अटेंड करना चाहिए. बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलता है लाइफ में, बहुत कुछ इंसाइट्स मिल जाते हैं, कुछ ना कुछ जहां अटके थे पता चलता है. करेक्ट? तो by doing this I have built a good reputation for myself also. Right? So many of you are getting interested in doing an advanced course or repeating an advanced course or repeating a DSN course or doing it for the first time. Right? So I'm doing my guru's work. So see, so many goals I'm achieving just because of this 2-hour channelizing. Of course, it took me 4 to 5 days to put this workshop together. Me and my wife, both of us sat, few hours for 1 week. And then plus minus karke, then we zeroed in on this. Right? In fact, this is more of, the whole skeleton is made by Ela, by my wife. Yeah. She's not coming. But she's the one who has built the whole structure. Yeah. So this is channelizing. Now, is it very, very clear what channelizing is? Yeah, we have got so many examples. Correct? So, ye aap karo. So ये channelizing में समय लगेगा depending upon what your goal is. So that is why I said 100 days. Identify the strengths, the skills, and give yourself 100 days to channelize. Even this identification also might take some time. Really go deeper. Identify the strengths, identify the skills, and give yourself the time. Take the effort to channelize. Yeah. So how many of you ready to give yourself the time and effort? Just type effort in the chat. How many of you ready to give yourself the time and effort? Just type effort. Take the effort to type effort in the chat. Okay. You know, what is happening right now, again and again, my mind is going to this. And in fact, one of the reasons I designed this workshop is also because I keep conducting DSN and VTP courses, and I love to keep repeating advanced courses. And ये चीज मैं सबको बोलते रहता हूँ. Everybody must keep repeating advanced and DSN. Everybody must do the VTP. Everybody must become an art of living teacher. Whoever who is here now. How many of you here who are not art of living teachers who would like to become art of living teachers? Type T in the chat. So many of you are not art of living teachers. The most supreme example of channelizing is becoming an art of living teacher, because you're not only channelizing for your own profession or your own needs, you are channelizing for the whole society. Yeah. And this course will be a strong one for you to start your first channelizing. Right? Okay. Okay, since Karan showed the poster here. How many of you would like to take your first step of channelizing in this DSN at Rishikesh? Just type DSN. Just type DSN @9 on 9th March. Okay, we are now, I'm yet to tell you two very important things. DSN at 9. How many of you would like to take this first step of channelizing in DSN at 9? You know, because when we get 4 days with a group of people, can you imagine, see the kind of online interaction we are having right now, and you are getting these deeper and deeper insights. Your blocks are already started getting broken. When we are like meeting for whole day from morning to night, doing sadhana together, having lunch, breakfast, dinner together, taking Ganga dips together, you know, sitting there by the side of the Ganga, etc. At that time and in the sessions in our beautiful ashram, it will give us the great opportunity to do so many intimate conversations. DSN at 9. Okay, very good. Now, a very important thing for us to understand. Yeah, that is so okay, Karan has posted this link here. Even if you are getting interested to do the DSN, na, you are not so sure कि 9th March को ऋषिकेश आके कर पाओगे क्या, but आपको interested लग रहा है, right? You just click on this link here. This is a link for those who are interested in the DSN. You do it whenever you want. Yeah. Of course, the earlier the better. Karan has posted a link here in WhatsApp chat. For more info updates, please join the group. You join this group because we will keep putting updates of the DSNs that are going to happen. I don't do too many in a month, just once or twice in a year I do. Yeah. So this is one is happening in Rishikesh. The next one we might do, you know, end of the year or next year. Meaning of DSN. अभी छोड़ दो meaning of DSN वगैरह. गुरुदेव का बनाया हुआ कोर्स है. ठीक है? करना है तुमको. बस तुम देखो 9th March को कैसे पहुंचोगे. Okay, the next point. The mind is given to us for us. We are not given to the mind. Okay? Understand this very properly. The mind is given to us for us. Or the mind is given to me for me. I am not given to the mind. समझ रहे? मन मुझे दिया गया है, मेरे लिए दिया गया है. मैं मन को नहीं दिया गया. इसका अंतर समझ रहे ना आप? या देखो, बहुत बार हम बोलते हैं ना, नहीं वो तो मैंने डिसाइड करना था लेकिन फिर ना मन नहीं किया. ये मतलब क्या हुआ? तुमने अपने आप को मन को दे दिया. मन तुम्हें दिया गया है. हाँ, I shall use the mind. Mind shall not make me the slave. Very nicely put, Ritika. मैं मन नहीं हूं. मेरा मन मेरे पास है कि मैं मेरे मन के पास हूं? Another way of asking the same question. You see what you can relate to better. मेरा मन मेरे पास है कि मैं मेरे मन के पास हूं. You know, Gurudev has given various definitions of meditation. And one definition that he has given is a mind that is no mind is meditation. A mind that is no mind is meditation. मन में अटक नहीं जाना है, मन के परे जाना है. So when, Gurudev was in US about 5-6 years ago, and in this last decade, this concept of mindfulness was catching a lot in US. Mindfulness. So Gurudev says mindfulness is just the first step. We go beyond the mind. Mindfulness is just the first step. इनफैक्ट गुरुदेव मन को फुल नहीं करते, गुरुदेव मन को खाली कर देते हैं. रियल सक्सेस तब होता है लाइफ में जब मन खाली हो जाता है. लाइफ का पूरा आनंद तभी आता है जब मन खाली हो जाता है. मन जितना भरा हुआ होगा उतना गड़बड़ है. इट इज नॉट माइंडफुलनेस, इट इज माइंड एम्प्टीनेस. अ माइंड दैट इज नो माइंड इज मेडिटेशन. So meditation is not mindfulness. Meditation is a part of the thing, Shilpa. Meditation alone is not enough because we are human beings. If you are about to be enlightened, then maybe meditation is enough. So I don't know about you, but about myself, I think मुझे अभी तो enlightenment तो काफी दूर दिख रहा है. Yeah. So for me, meditation is not just enough. A lot of other things I have to do. Mindlessness, Ramesh ji, good one. Okay. So let's do a recap of today. Start typing in the chat. What all you recall? What are your takeaways today? Let's do a recap before I tell you. Again, nobody has still reminded me so much. एक तो मैंने देखा मैसेज एकदम स्टार्ट में, the 5 sutras Gurudev has given for success. So I am not motivated enough to share that with you. But anyway, so let's do a recap for today. Don't worry, this is not the last session. We will be doing many more sessions. I hope all of you have joined that Empower group. Yeah. If you have joined the Empower group, then you will keep getting updates of such sessions happening. Very nice, very nice. Keep posting your learnings. The dominoes to crush, yes. Set goals. Strengths, map and channelize. Very good. Identify, map and channelize. Identify strengths, map to your skills and channelize into results. Okay, now I'm going to tell you one thing. Okay, I'm going to tell you one very interesting thing. You know, Ela and me, we have planned a 100-day program. We have planned the entire 3-step system in 100 days for you. How many of you would like to know about that? Just type 3S, 3-step system, the 100 days program. Just type 3S. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. So what is this 3S? In this 3S system, we are going to actually implement, and I would like to oversee you, what you have to set a goal for achieving in the next 100 days. And I am going to help you as much as I can, you know, from whatever knowledge or skills I have, from whatever understanding of channelizing I have, by the blessings of Gurudev, I'm going to help you achieve your goal in 100 days. So we are going to identify, map, channelize. Identification you have to do. Mapping, most of it you have to do. I can help you. Channelizing, I can guide you in that. And we'll be keep meeting over 100 days, maybe once in 15 days or so. So about 6 to 7 times we will meet online. However, yeah. So, you know, in the as part of channelizing, there is a lot of research, and I'm doing another channelizing thing, building a program on habits. Yeah. I would like to, you know, make all of you the guinea pigs for my program on habits. Yeah. So you can be the first part of my first experiment. Yeah. Second thing, I have conducted several, you know, workshops on public speaking, but there is a new one which I'm building. Yeah. Again, you can take the risk of becoming guinea pigs for that experiment too. So I'm going to be teaching you this, you know, because habits and public speaking plays a very, very important role in channelizing anything, any goal you want to achieve. Yeah. So ये बहुत बड़ा रोल प्ले करेगा. तो ये 2 प्रोग्राम प्रैक्टिकली मतलब आपको फ्री ऑफर हो जाएंगे, you know, in this system, this 3-step system. However, to qualify for the program, you have to meet me in Rishikesh on 9th of March. That's the catch. Every irresistible, tempting, unbelievable offer has a catch, right? In this big bad world of selfish people. Yeah. Right. तो इस टाइम से नॉर्मली क्या होता है ना, हम कोर्स कंडक्ट करते हैं, आर्ट ऑफ लिविंग टीचर्स, एंड फिर थोड़ा सा कुछ फॉलो अप वगैरह होता है, ये होता है, वो होता है. बट मैंने भी कभी, अभी मैं ना खुद इंप्लीमेंट करना चाहता हूं ये चैनलाइजिंग जो है. तो प्रोग्राम कंडक्ट करके आई डोंट वांट टू स्टॉप देयर, and then, you know, once in 3-4 months do a DSN reconnect or something like that. This is what I'm going to start this year onwards for my DSNs and VTPs. People who will do the DSN with me, will do the VTP with me, they will be getting a 100-day program. For DSN, it will be something different. For VTP, it will be something different. Yeah. So then I want to channelize this whole thing for 100 days and ensure that people achieve their 100-day goal. Yeah. So this is what I want to do. So how many of you would like to do this 100-day program? Tell me. Yeah. Would like to take an action, right? Type action 100. How many of you would like to do this 100-day program? Type action 100. Which means you have to reach Rishikesh physically on 9th of March in the first half. Because 2:30 PM we will start. Kyunki pehle we will have to do a lot of deep interaction. The first 2 steps of I and M, identification and mapping, will happen in Rishikesh. The channelizing process also will start in Rishikesh. And then when we are sitting face to face and doing these deep interactions, it will happen effectively. Then the remaining part, we will keep meeting once in 15 days and we will complete the channelizing over the next 95 days or so. Yeah. So we'll go on from 9th March till about the 20th of June. It will be a 100-day program. It doesn't matter whether you have done a DSN last month. This is going to be a new experience. It doesn't matter whether you are an Art of Living teacher. Yeah. Because I am sure ऐसा effort तो नहीं लिया है. Right? Identification, mapping, channelizing, the 3 keys. So those who have written Action 100, please ensure that you have joined that group of DSN interested. Again, Nihar has posted the message. DSN interested, you click on that link. VTP interested, click on the second link. And to anyway, these empower sessions, we will keep happening. Yeah, regardless of the 100 days specialized program. Maybe we'll come up with new topics. This time it was success. Next time it will be something else. You can join that. But if you really are very, very clear about this 100-day program, where the 3-step system you want to fully implement, then you come for the DSN. So ensure that you are clicked on that link on DSN at Rishikesh interested. Post these links in WhatsApp group as well. Yeah, we'll post these links in the WhatsApp group also. Okay. Now, yes, I think I've made you wait long enough for the 5 sutras which Gurudev gave. If you're unable to, somebody is asking in message, if you're unable to join at Rishikesh, how to join 100 days? You cannot join 100 days. You have to, the program starts in Rishikesh, please understand. 100 days ke first 4 days in Rishikesh, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Day 5 onwards, online. And who knows, maybe 100th day, we can do a reunion in Bangalore Ashram. Yeah. Like that idea? Yeah. तो ये कर सकते हैं. And let me also tell you one thing. Yes, now the program in DSN is actually free. You know how? Because now you tell me, if you want to live in a riverside hotel, and the river is no normal river, it's Ganga, where the water is crystal clear, which you can take in your hands and drink, that kind of water, which when you take a dip in, you know, your sattva like shoots up to the ceiling and beyond, that kind of water. If you want to stay in a riverside hotel on the banks of the Ganga, like from your window, when you throw a stone, it will fall into the river, and stay there for 4 days, 4 nights, and have breakfast, lunch and dinner as much as you want, unlimited. How much it will cost you? 4 दिन आपको ऋषिकेश में रहना है, 4 रातें सोना है, ब्रेकफास्ट लंच डिनर खाना है, और एक सुंदर जगह पे जो गंगा किनारे है. आपको कितने पैसे लगेंगे? टाइप अ रफ एस्टिमेट इन द चैट. 10 से 15. ओके, लेट अस से बहुत एक्सक्लूसिव जगह भी नहीं है एंड एकदम चीप भी नहीं है. अ डिसेंट प्लेस वेयर यू विल लाइक टू स्टे, क्लीन, हाइजीनिक. 20K, 10K, 10,000 तो लग ही जाएगा ना. 7-8 हजार तो लग ही जाएगा ना भाई. आपको पता है, our ashram there is so beautiful. When you sit there in the ashram, you hear the Ganga flowing. The sound of the Ganga is the music when you are meditating. I can't tell you how we do. And then we do, you know, satsangs on the terrace. And we are doing it just 1 day after Purnima. 7th March is Holy Purnima, right? 2 days, 9th March. So we are going to do satsangs on the terrace. Just imagine the moon and the shimmering light of the moon on the waters of the Ganga, and we doing that satsang and the cool breeze blowing and nice music. Ooh, oh my God. मुझे ही temptation हो रहा है. मैंने कल ही flight book किया, कल रात को. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, like now you tell me, see, this offer is you get to stay there for only 6,000 rupees. And now you'll ask me how much to pay for the DSN. क्योंकि इसमें तो आश्रम का रहना खाना पीना सब आ गया 6,000 रुपए में. What is the DSN donation? 0. In the 6,000 rupees, you get to do the DSN free of cost. You do the DSN in your city, it will cost you 5,000 rupees just to do the DSN. You stay in Rishikesh for 4 days and 4 nights and eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and you don't spend anything more. 4,500 seats are full, Amandeep. 4,500. This was the minimum offer, by the way. 4,500. It's already full. 5,500, I think, is also full. That's why I said 6,000. Nihar, what is the next one after 5,500? Nihar Karan, whoever is here. Is it 6 or is it 6,500? So that is how, I mean, I don't think it can go lower than that. Yeah. Okay. So good. Somebody asked me about donation. I really wanted to make this clear. तो आप देखो आपको 100 days program मिल रहा है या फॉर अ थ्रो अवे प्राइस. अभी आप सोचो आपको करना है कि नहीं करना है ना. Okay, yeah, there. Okay, so the dormitory is full and the 5,500 rupees. Okay, next one is 7,000. 5,500 के सीट्स अभी थोड़े बचे हैं कि ये फुल हुआ है?
ये सभी बचे हैं भैया.
Okay, and बाकी भी हैं. So 4 means what? 4 sharing room. Triple means you are sharing with 2 other people. 4 means you're sharing with 3 other people. And double means you're sharing with 1 other person. And these are all AC rooms, by the way. These all are rates of AC accommodation, air conditioned, though you might not need it in Rishikesh, but this is air conditioned accommodation. Okay, so now there's 5 sutras. First, strong sankalpa. Strong sankalpa. First. Second, Gurudev said sadhan, and then he said resources. The sadhan, what will you need to fulfill that sankalpa, to take action on that sankalpa? The sadhan, the resources. Sankalpa is yes, I want to become part of the 100 days program. What are the resources? What is the sadhan that you will require? You will have to go there to Rishikesh. You will need to sit in a train or a bus or a car or a flight. All these sadhan. You will have to take out time. This is all resources. Time, technology, tools, systems, transportation if necessary, learning something, some tuitions, some learning, some research, some sadhan. अच्छा हाँ, let me tell you one thing. DSN तो जब तक वहां पे आश्रम में सीट अवेलेबल है, you can do the registration on the website. But this 100-day offer is exclusively for all of you who are sitting here in this workshop, attending yesterday and today. Yeah, this is a reward of your sincerity and commitment. Yeah, this is just for you. And this 100 days, it is only for action takers. Why I told you to type action 100? It is for action takers. जो सिर्फ सोचेंगे और उसी ऑर्बिट में अटके रहेंगे, यानी कि आप इस सेशन को इंप्लीमेंट नहीं कर रहे हो. जो अभी एक्शन लेंगे उनके लिए है. You have to register by today. After this 100 days offer is not there for you. Today before 5 PM you have to register. Yeah, our team will help you to register. If you have joined that WhatsApp group DSN interested, you will soon get a call from any of our team members. Right now, register. The moment I finish telling you these 5 sutras, start the registration process. Yeah. The second sutra, sadhan. Third sutra, skillful action. Skillful action. कुशलता पूर्वक कर्म, skillful action. Fourth, समय. Now here Gurudev said two things. सही समय होना चाहिए, वो काम करने का सही समय होना चाहिए, and then he said और सही समय पे करना चाहिए. These both समय are different, huh? One is time in the bigger context. समय की धारा क्या चल रही है, you have to sense that. वो समय सही होना चाहिए and सही समय पे करना चाहिए. Your punctuality, your time management, your timeliness. You get a difference between the two samay? Yeah. And the fifth, he said, samarpan. Samarpan se kripa aayegi. Samarpan. I'll repeat, don't worry, Shilpa. First, strong sankalpa. Second, sadhan, resources. Third, skillful action. Fourth, samay. The bigger time in the bigger context and doing things on time. Timeliness, punctuality, time management. Fifth, samarpan. Kyunki samarpan se kripa aayegi. He said kripa, grace. He also said luck. So luck means what? Grace. So these are 5 S for the 6th S, success. The 5 S: strong sankalpa, sadhan, resources, skillful action, samay, samarpan. 5 S. 5 S. Okay. So now we will take, I got a few questions now that is gone somewhere in the chat. You start typing your questions again. And in the meanwhile, while I'm doing the questions, the DSN organizing team, we have a wonderful team of DSN organizers: Nihar Khurana from Delhi, Karan Rohera from Delhi, Renuka Sharma, Neha and Nilay. And we have a wonderful team, also from Punjab, Chandigarh. In fact, there is another DSN teacher who is going to be there with me. A very lovely person. We have been friends for 25 years now. And for the first time, we are going to be teaching a course together. Yeah, we were friends even before we became Art of Living teachers. We used to volunteer together and, Paulomi Mukherjee, a wonderful singer. Her voice is like a lullaby when she sings. Okay. So you can start getting in touch with our team or our team members. You start getting in touch with the people who are the action takers. Yeah. Those who are the action takers, you start your communication with our team members and register. Start with your registration process. If you have joined the group, DSN interested, DSN at Rishikesh, that WhatsApp group, your communication can start. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Kahan gaya question? टाइम का थोड़ा बताओ. टाइम यही ना, देखो समय कैसा समय चल रहा है. जैसे कुछ समय ऐसा होता है जिसमें कोई पर्टिकुलर टाइप ऑफ चीजें ज्यादा अच्छी होती है. जैसे एक बहुत बड़े कॉन्टेक्स्ट में देखो, जैसे कलयुग ये ऐसा समय है जिसमें जो भी काम आप ग्रुप में करोगे उसको ज्यादा यश मिलेगा. अकेले करना मुश्किल है. सत्य युग में भी ये पॉसिबल था. कलयुग में ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट है. इम्पॉसिबल तो नहीं है, बट डिफिकल्ट है. सो बी इन अ ग्रुप, बी इन अ टीम. संघे शक्ति कलियुगे, ऐसा कहते हैं. संघे शक्ति कलियुगे. कलियुग ऐसा युग है जिसमें संघ की शक्ति से आप आगे बढ़ोगे. एंड दिस इज द होल पॉइंट ऑफ बीइंग इन अ संघ ऑफ गुड पीपल. When you keep repeating art of living courses, you will be in a sangha of better and better people. Correct? Paulamidi will be there to teach along with you. How to get rid of anxiety while channelizing. Doesn't matter if your channelizing process is set properly. देखो एंजाइटी कब होती है आपको, जब आपको कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं होता है कि हम अचीव कर पाएंगे नहीं कर पाएंगे, ये प्लान चलेगा नहीं चलेगा. तो अगर आपको एक्सपर्ट गाइडेंस मिला है, आप आपके गाइड मेंटर के साथ टच में हो. हाउ डज अ पर्सन कंप्लीट हिज पीएचडी थीसिस? ही इज कंटिन्यूअसली इन टच विद हिज गाइड, isn't it? A person before becoming a doctor independent to start his own practice does an internship. What happens at that time? There is an expert who is guiding you, isn't it? So when you're getting the right guidance, you have the right method, the right tools which you will learn in the DSN, then the right channelizing will happen. फिर वो एंजाइटी का कुछ एंजाइटी नहीं होगी इतनी. Paulami ji is right now attending Vignan Bhairav in Mumbai. Otherwise, she would have been here with the session in us. Priyanka is saying, can we listen to her 2 lines? Yeah. I'm unable to register online for some reason. It's showing error. Archana Patil, you can contact Karan. Can you put your phone number here? You can call Neha also. Anybody has any issues, you can call Neha to resolve those issues. Neha, or you can call Karan. Okay. There are various skills which can tap your strength. So how exactly to figure out in which skill to invest your energy and time? Yeah, that little bit you will get to know after experimenting also. A good question. You start with what comes intuitively to you to begin with, and then only your experiment will let you know. So intuitive ability, meditation improves your intuition. जितना आपका meditation deep होगा, आपका intuition improve होगा. That's the point of attending advanced courses again and again. So your intuition improves. That's a very good question. Okay. What are the other questions? I'm sorry, please have to type the questions again because पहले type किए हुए से ऊपर चले गए. Somebody had written to me in direct message. Okay. Anybody wants to speak out the question? You can raise your hand. I can unmute you. If irregular in Kriya Sahaj, can I still do DSN? If you do the DSN, chances are 99 to 100% to become regular in Kriya and Sahaj. Yeah, because DSN करके 2 चीजें हर एक व्यक्ति का एक्सपीरियंस, आप किसी को भी जिसने DSN किया, 2 चीजें डेफिनेटली, 3 चीजें डेफिनेटली इंप्रूव हुई. कम्युनिकेशन, कमिटमेंट, कंसिस्टेंसी. So in fact, not just Kriya and Search, there are so many other things where you might have become irregular. There must be so many other things where you want to be more consistent. The DSN course will definitely help for that. If I have a choice between DSN and Advanced, which one should I choose? Whichever is happening first. If I want to choose between DSN and Advanced, which to choose? Whichever is happening first. जो पहले हो रहा है वो पहले कर दो. हो सकता है वो करने के बाद आप दूसरा वाला भी कर दोगे, लेकिन जो बाद में हो रहा है वो पहले करोगे तो पहला वाला तो चला गया. राइट? जो पहले हो रहा है वो पहले कर दो. करेक्ट. देखो, गुरुदेव अलग अलग तरीके गुरुदेव ने बना के रखे हैं, गोल तो एक ही है ना. आपको Once I had released a blog post, I had done a distinguish between advanced course and DSN course. उसमें कुछ points बनाए थे मैंने, तो एडवांस कोर्स में अपने गहराई में जाने के लिए एडवांस कोर्स है, डीएसएन कोर्स जो गहराई में छुपा है उसको बाहर निकालने के लिए डीएसएन कोर्स है ना? हल्का हल्का फर्क है दोनों में. यू वांट मोर डायनामिज्म इन योर एक्शन, गो फॉर डीएसएन. You want to go deeper into your silence, you want to go deeper into yourself, do the advanced course. And DSN और VTP में क्या फर्क है? अच्छा, बहुत लोगों को लगता है दोनों सिमिलर प्रोग्राम्स हैं. DSN और VTP में क्या फर्क है? DSN opens your blocks from inside, the orbits that you're stuck in, na? DSN completely allows you to break out from your orbits. And what is VTP? VTP, just like TTP, is an example of channelizing. VTP channelizes your strength to be useful for society. It is a training. VTP is a volunteer training program. It is a training where you develop the skill and channelize your actions towards achieving certain goals. DSN, it opens up your blocks. It allows you to identify your strengths. It will allow you to map it to your skills and channelize in whatever areas you want to do. Correct? VTP is an example of that, channelizing for Seva. But what happens in the process of channelizing your strengths and skills for Seva, you end up channelizing a lot for your own life. Yeah. I thought I'll be making a difference to people's lives by becoming an Art of Living teacher, but I think I was the biggest beneficiary by actually teaching. We are proceeding towards same goal, but still we need to have some goal to get us in action in the world. What if we are stuck with not getting any? Start with something. Start with something. Don't take too much time on setting a goal. Set some goal and start. Yeah. Because only action will teach you more than speculation. Action will teach you more. 4 रास्ते पे हो, सही रास्ता पता नहीं है, फोन स्विच ऑफ हो गया है, जीपीएस देख नहीं सकते, लेफ्ट जाऊं कि राइट जाऊं कि सीधा जाऊं, पता नहीं, रास्ते में कोई है भी नहीं, किसको पूछें? बैठे मत रहो, एक रास्ता ले लो. एक रास्ता ले लो, कुछ देर के बाद पता चलेगा कि ये गलत रास्ता है. You have progressed. Now you have only 2 to choose from. Isn't it? So keep moving, keep moving. Sleep to success. क्या sleep का success से नाता? हाँ तो बुक पढ़ो ना. बिल्कुल sleep और success का नाता है. बुक पढ़ोगे तो समझेगा. Even if you attend another small workshop like this, we did success. I conduct a workshop on sleep like a baby. Yeah, you can attend that. You will get to know sleep is the secret of success. Yeah. अरे भाई हैप्पीनेस प्रोग्राम में गुरुदेव ने हमको फर्स्ट डे पे क्या सिखाया? द 4 सोर्सेज ऑफ एनर्जी, फूड, स्लीप, ब्रेथ, मेडिटेशन. ये चारों मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट है, लाइफ के लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है. सक्सेस तो आ ही गया लाइफ के अंदर. Difference in online and offline VTP. In offline VTP, you can go and sit at the back. In online VTP, all of you are in the front on the screen. You got the difference? Yeah. In online VTP, you cannot go to the back. There is no escape in online VTP. Offline VTP में किसी के पीछे छुप के बैठ सकते हो. राइट? ऑनलाइन में छुप नहीं सकते क्योंकि वीडियो ऑन रखना पड़ेगा, है ना. गुरुदेव को ग्रेस उनका शावर करने के लिए उनको कोई कंडीशन नहीं है कि जो व्यक्ति मेरे फिजिकली पास बैठा है उसी पे मेरा ग्रेस पहुंचेगा. वो यहां बैठ के अमेरिकन डिवोटीज को भी ग्रेस अनुभव होता है कि नहीं? जब गुरुदेव इंडिया में नहीं होता है तभी भी आपको ग्रेस का अनुभव होता है कि नहीं? तो ये ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन ये लिमिटेशन हमारे दिमाग में है. देयर इज नथिंग ऑनलाइन ऑफलाइन. डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑनलाइन एंड ऑफलाइन इज online starts with the word on and offline starts with the word off. That's the only difference. Gurudev's course is Gurudev's course. Can one do VTP if a few months left in completing 1 year from happiness course? This has to be found out. Because there was this criteria of you should have completed 1 year after doing the happiness course. So I think that criteria is still there. So you wait to complete that 1 year. How to give declaration in VTP form? नहीं. हाँ, तो you can नहीं है किसने? ये गलती से टाइप हुआ शायद. Yes, you can. When is next offline VTP? I don't know. I'm not conducting any offline VTP, but I'm conducting an online VTP on March, in the second half of April, an online VTP. April 22nd it starts. Okay, I got a personal message. I want to come for the DSN Rishikesh, but there are some challenges at home. I'm not sure if I'll be able to overcome them. यही है ना, गुरु के तरफ एक कदम उठाते वक्त challenges आएंगे. This is part of the process. But एक चीज मैंने एक्सपीरियंस की है. हम क्या सोचते हैं ना, see what is problem oriented thinking, that if this problem gets solved, then I will take the next step. What is solution oriented thinking? I have to do this, so I'm committing to this. Now let me see how to solve the problem. Difference समझ में आ रहा है? इस प्रॉब्लम के वजह से मैं ये नहीं कर सकता. Solution oriented thinking, winning oriented thinking क्या है? ये तो करना ही है, चलो करते हैं. अब देखते हैं प्रॉब्लम कैसे सॉल्व करें. ऐसा थिंकिंग रखो कभी भी, तो you will reach. And when your intention is noble, then nature will support you. गुरुदेव की वो स्टोरी पता है ना, गुरुदेव यूनाइटेड किंगडम में लोगों को मेडिटेशन सिखाने के लिए गए थे, आई थिंक फर्स्ट टाइम. And he had to suddenly leave from a house where he was staying at late in the night, in the middle of the night, in peak winter, in December, when it was snowing outside. So the person who was there with Gurudev, who was assisting him, he was very worried. He was asking Gurudev again and again, Gurudev, अभी कहाँ जा रहे हैं हम? बर्फ हो रही है, किसके घर में जाएंगे? बैग उठा के चल रहे हैं गुरुदेव, सामान उठा के रास्ते पे, फुटपाथ पे. गुरुदेव सेड रिलैक्स. थोड़े और आगे गए, वापस पूछते गुरुदेव लेकिन जा कहां रहे हैं हम? गुरुदेव सेड रिलैक्स. फिर से वो पूछते लेकिन गुरुदेव आधी रात को जाएंगे कहां पे, सोएंगे कहां? गुरुदेव सेड रिलैक्स. फिर एक सामने से एक आदमी आया, वो गुरुदेव को देख के स्लो डाउन हो गया और रुक गया, और वो बोला देयर इज समथिंग वेरी डिफरेंट अबाउट यू. So the Gurudev kept smiling at him. And then he asked Gurudev, I have a very weird request. Please don't turn it down. I really wish that you stay in my house for a few days. Gurudev said, okay, fine. It is so interesting. Gurudev himself sharing a guru story. It's very amusing to hear that. तो गुरुदेव सिंह, हम बोल रहे थे उसको, अरे तुम रिलैक्स करो. हमने बोला उसको, तुम रिलैक्स करोगे तो सृष्टि मदद करेगी. When you relax, it becomes easy for the nature, for the divine to help you. You relax, problems will get solved. So see, Gurudev didn't say, now I have no place to stay, now I have to go back. Let us go to the airport and go back to India. Big problem, no place to stay. Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar, no place to stay. In an unknown country where you don't know people, cold climate. He didn't say, I'll go back. Mission abolished. No. यहाँ के जो लोग हैं इनका भला करना है. Mission is very clear. No doubts in that. करना ही है. Help आ गया. So ये जो भी family challenges, आपने तो घर का बोला, like you might have challenge in office, you know, certain challenges, certain things to be done, etc. Find a workaround. But first decide. Very important. First you decide what you want to do. You commit to it. You do the registration. Then you see how the magic happens. How many people here who have experienced this in life, you registered for a course not knowing fully well whether you will be able to make it because of certain problem, and the problem got taken care of? Type magic in the chat if you have experienced this. If this has happened at least once in your life, कि ऐसे impossible लग रहा था, लेकिन फिर भी आपने कोर्स के लिए रजिस्टर कर दिया और फिर कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम. You know, students who had exams, उनका एग्जाम यूनिवर्सिटी का डेट पोस्टपोन हुआ है. यूनिवर्सिटी एग्जाम का डेट पोस्टपोन हुआ है. See, so many people have experienced. ये मैं सिर्फ अपनी कहानी नहीं बता रहा हूं. Look at that. Oh my God. Awesome. And it's not about registering for a course. Anything good you want to do, this formula applies. You take the first step. Gurudev says, no, you take the first step. I will take the remaining 99 steps. I'll make it happen for you. Only magic in my life, yes. There is a video Karan has made for those who want to register for DSN and having difficulties. You can check this video also. Very dangerous. When I pray for exams to postpone for my students, COVID stuff. See, you don't have to pray for exams to get postponed. You have to pray for the thing which you want to do. वो कैसे? See, how में मत फंसो. How the divine will take care of it, you don't get stuck in the how. You drop the how. You decide, you take the first step. It goes back to our 3 keys we learned yesterday. Right? Yeah, but it's interesting. You know, these things happen. You know, especially when you do an advanced course, DSN course, you know, the charge is so high. You know, the voltage of your thoughts is also so high. Once I had just finished, you know, an advanced course in ashram, and I was going back to my room. And ashram में थोड़ी बारिश हो रही थी. You know, the road was a little slippery, and there was a boy walking in front of me, and he was wearing, you know, those slippers. You know, those simple slippers which we use. The slippers are more slippery. So just a thought came to my mind: this guy should, if he doesn't walk carefully, he might slip. And in the next 5 seconds, he slipped. मैं बोला यार यहाँ पे सोच के सोचना पड़ेगा. जो भी सोचो हो रहा है. That's so true, Ritika. If you pray for good results without making any efforts, yes, he will make sure you fail. एक बार तो गुरुदेव ने, अच्छा मैं स्टोरीज चलेगा ना, मैं कुछ स्टोरीज बताऊं आपको. मेरे को भी अभी ऐसे आ रहा है मन में ऑटोमेटिकली. एक और स्टोरी. अच्छा कितना 11:46. ओके, 10 more minutes we can spend. ठीक है. Then I have to go for 12 o'clock. I have another session. मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? But first, if a few of you would like to share your experience of these 2 days success mastery in like 2 or 3 lines, please raise your hand. Who would like to share your experience? What is your main learning? What is your main takeaway? On anybody would like to speak out? Video you want to share your experience. Anuradha has done the registration. Wow, congratulations, Anuradha. See you in Rishikesh on 9th. Okay. अरे क्या हो गया भाई, शेयर करो ना तुम लोग, 2-3 लोग तो शेयर करो, कैसे लगा, क्या लगा? Come on, let me ask someone. Vidula, would you like to share? Okay.
Jai Gurudev Bhaiya. I'm here because I attended the Sleep Like a Baby session with you.
Oh, okay.
Then after that, I registered for the wellness program. I did the wellness program with you.
Oh, wonderful.
Then this 21st, I did the Sahaj Reconnect with you. And after that, I watched your Sattva talk. Even by watching that session, even my daughter got inspiration for doing the DSN. She was telling that we will do together because currently her board exams are going on.
Okay.
So I want to know whether there will be any DSN program in future.
I haven't scheduled DSN. See, last year also I did 2 DSNs, one in Rishikesh.
Okay.
This year, one is Rishikesh is now planned. Second one, nothing is planned as of now.
Okay.
But
So,
yes, you are in the WhatsApp group, no? So maybe you will get.
Yeah, sure. That actually by saying that you told that rafting experience and all, no? You shared in that one. Yeah.
Yes.
Always, as it was very nice, wonderful session. Thank you.
Yeah. So what was your main takeaway from this session?
Yeah, that the why, that we should be in the how, live in the, act in the now.
Yeah. Yes, drop the how.
Drop the how and act in the now.
Yeah.
And life will be wow.
Life will be wow. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vidula, for sharing. Yes. हाँ, प्रकाश जी. अरे प्रकाश जी के घर पे मैं रह चुका हूँ पुणे में. रोहिणी जी कैसे हैं?
हाँ, बढ़िया है.
बताओ कैसे लगा आपको?
ये वंडरफुल था सर. ये भैया सेशन एकदम ये जो है रोड मैप टू सक्सेस जो है ने वेरी क्रिस्प और एकदम पॉइंट वाइज बता दिया है. तो वेरी वंडरफुल. इफ यू अप्लाई दैट डेफिनेटली सक्सेस विल बी नेक्स्ट स्टेप ओनली.
बढ़िया. थैंक यू प्रकाश जी for sharing.
जय गुरुदेव.
Yes, Sugandhini. I'm so
Yes,
happy
sir.
to see you when I see your energetic smile, on my sessions, because you are coming for Bhagavad Gita sessions also. I am seeing.
Yes, sir. Very, very energizing sessions actually. In fact, Bhagavad Gita, I actually felt like continuing an advanced course itself. It was very nice for me. And this session is also very good. Actually, I have gone with corporate courses where I have paid around 60,000 for 6-hour sessions. Right, and you very well captured everything in just couple of hours. Very good, and it could connect to the corporate wording also. I mean, and also connect to our guru. So
Yes.
When you were bringing out points like when it is positive and negative, take it as prasad from the guru. Those were very it impacted a lot. And then IMC, that was also very channelize is something I have to learn more.
Channelize. Most of us, we don't give attention to that third aspect.
Yes.
Channelize.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank you for sharing. Good, you mentioned this, the connection to corporate and connection to spirituality. Both was made. That's a good observation.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. Yes, Arun ji, bataiye.
Jai Gurudev, sir.
Jai Gurudev.
Yeah. My initial exposure with this thing was in the Sattva talks. The benefits of.
You got muted. You, Arunji, you went back on mute. Please unmute yourself. Arunji, we can't hear you. You have to unmute yourself.
By God's grace, I'm going to rock the world.
You went automatically on mute. I don't know how. So we couldn't hear you.
No. Is it okay now?
And now we can hear you.
Yeah. In fact, my the initial exposure.
Yeah, that part we got. You were attended.
Yeah.
You went on mute.
Yeah. So to me, the icing on the cake was this 2 days session was life transforming, and dropping the how was something. It's very profound at the same time very powerful, and a new version of Arun has been launched. And after these 2 sessions, I'm looking forward for the DSN and 100 days action. They think they think I'm shifting my house to Noida in March. So I'm just going to see how to go about it. Probably, if I'm able to tackle that, then I'm sure I'm going to have, attend this. I'm going to drop the how now also.
Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Drop the how, Arunji. I'm glad you shared it in that concise manner, that you went to the level of saying that you are a reformed version of Arun already. That's really wonderful to hear. So what I'll tell you is, yes, you have a challenge at home. Like somebody just put a message to me directly. You commit, you make your decision, your house shifting and all those challenges will get resolved. You will be able to plan, because once you decide, yes, these 4 days I want to be here, you will have to schedule your house shifting either before it or after it, etc., etc. Things will start falling in place. The channelizing will happen. तो आप decision पहले कर लो, वो ज़्यादा important है ना? Registration करना important है.
बिल्कुल, absolutely. Yeah, thank you very much. And there is no age limit on this, no, sir? Upper age.
It is there is no upper age limit. There is a minimum age limit of 18 years.
Okay.
Yeah. A little bit borderline 16 and a half, 17 and a half also can be considered. But yeah, ideally 18 years. There is no upper age.
Yeah, I'm thinking of bringing my daughter also for this.
Yeah, she's 18 completed.
Yeah.
So see, if you want to get your daughter also, and if both of you want to become a part of the 100 days thing, you better register today. By 5 p.m. You register today by 5 p.m. because people who register today by 5 p.m. then we will be making a list of those people, and they will go into a different list of ours of the 100 days list, right? So we'll have to keep a track of that, no?
Right. Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, thanks a lot. Yes, Amandeep, bolo.
It was indeed a very, very powerful session. I mean, I was not getting answers to how to, a roadmap, and that 3 levels, identify, mapping, and channelizing.
Yeah.
It was a bulb-on moment, I can say, for me. It
was
indeed a very powerful learning. I was looking forward.
Great.
The answer nahi mil rahe the. It was that answer.
Right.
And हम मन के नहीं है, मन हमारे लिए है. That is the biggest takeaway. I feel like ये मन घुमाता रहता है. I mean, in my own mind sometimes.
Yeah.
That is the beautiful takeaway and the beautiful learning I'll take away from this session.
Correct. Amandeep, of course, I remember you were there in Dharamshala, and we have been in touch after that. But really consider, because right now you are at a step where you really want to give a new direction, and you want to really set a foundation for doing something big in your life. So see if you can make it to Rishikesh, come there, be in the program, because अभी इस energy में, जबकि अभी हमने ये success का workshop किया हुआ है, and we now have a very, very definite way of how to go ahead and implementing the IMC, the identification, mapping and channelizing. तो इसमें ना वो और बहुत अच्छे तरीके से हो जाएगा, because especially what you are also planning, right? If you can come there, then वो पूरा इसके ऊपर हम focus कर सकते हैं. So just see if you can come.
take the DSN again?
क्या हुआ? मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ.
I should take it again.
You come and repeat. See, you can come as a volunteer to assist there. But I would say from what interaction we have had, it is better because volunteering duties are different. You have to manage the program. It will be better that you be there as a participant, so I can do those teacher participant interactions with you. And this time, this thing, Guruji's session on goals and communication, and this, especially this channelizing, this is really playing heavily on my mind. And we are going to do, really, I'm going to give sufficient time for that. Last time, हमने जब ऋषिकेश में DSN किया था, we had kept a trekking trip as part of the DSN. We did some other trip also as part of the DSN. But this time we haven't kept those trips. We have kept those trips after the DSN जिनको करना है optionally. तो हमको समय बहुत मिलेगा DSN में. So I want to give more time to these sessions because I am seeing people at large are confused about what they want to do in life and what they should do to go about achieving it. They don't even know why they are doing whatever they are doing. तो इस सेशन को मैं बहुत टाइम देना चाहता हूँ, ये गोल सेटिंग वाला, प्रेफरेबली if I get the choice then 3 hours, but at least 1 to 1.5 to 2 hours, ये तो मेरा प्लान है ही. एंड जो हम ग्रुप में इंटरेक्शंस करेंगे इन स्मॉलर ग्रुप्स, सेशन तो होगा बट ग्रुप इंटरेक्शंस, आई वांट टू कीप टाइम फॉर ग्रुप इंटरेक्शंस. So in the break times between 2 sessions, I want to do small group interactions where a 5 people, 7 people group sits and interacts. I want to ask each and every person, okay, show me your IMC chart. What have you done in your IMC chart? What is your channelization whole plan? What is the structure? Have you made the structure? Right? तो ये बहुत powerful होने वाला है. Yeah. Okay.
Bhaiya, one last question.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just back from the hospital and I have recovered from something, a big
Okay.
viral infection in my stomach, and I was looking forward to for this advanced course in Rishikesh. Rishikesh मुझे खींचता है अपने आप. But for you as a mentor, whatever you say, I totally want to rely. I just want to surrender to you. Whatever you say, it's good for me. I want to do it. So do you feel that still I should come for the DSN as a participant?
Okay. So now you tell me whatever medical issue you went through, it is resolved physically. You are okay.
Physically, it's been 15 days. I have recovered. Means I can tell you that my BP levels were very, very low. It was going very low. But now my body वो stable होना शुरू हो गया है. But I don't know that my body will take that heavy load of that deep workouts.
That we can customize for you depending upon your physical condition. So you can avoid the things which are very physically taxing for you.
Okay.
And see, ये है ना, ये हमको ऐसा ये सोच के रखने की जरूरत है. मैं सभी को बोल रहा हूँ अभी कि अरे हमने सुना है DSN में बहुत कसरत कराते हैं, बहुत भगाते हैं, ये कराते हैं, वो कराते हैं. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. If you just come and convey to your DSN teacher, whether it is me or whoever, wherever you do a DSN course, you just tell that this is the actual challenge you are facing. So the point in DSN is not to be inhuman and torture the person. The point is to just make you come out of your comfort zone. Coming out of comfort zone is not going against medical advice, right? तो एक कोई specific condition है किसी की, तो that is taken into consideration. ठीक है? And the point I'm telling you to do DSN, I know you have done it DSN in last June, so you will be repeating it in less than a year. उसमें कोई इशू नहीं है लेस देन ये रिपीट करने में. मैं तो साल में 2 बार DSN करता ही था, राइट? तो उसमें कोई नहीं है. But because the communication that we have been having with you, and it is very clear that you are now stuck somewhere, and you need, one thing is you need really a breakthrough to come out of it. Second thing, you need a proper action plan. So this is where the DSN course will help you. Forget the physical part. Okay. Okay. When were you planning your advanced course?
In the same dates, like Rishikesh was attracting me. मैं आना ही चाहती थी, तो मैं देख रही थी 10, 11, 12 में मतलब वो हो रहा है.
Okay.
I was planning 6 advanced courses for me back to back in 6 months. What I मतलब committed कि मुझे मैं ये करती हूँ. But मतलब I listen to you.
So you did one last month already?
नहीं भैया, हो गए 2-3 months हो गए.
Okay. नहीं तो तुझे 6 एडवांस कोर्स करने हैं ना?
मैं सोच रही हूँ कि बैक टू बैक अब 2.
हाँ, but I would recommend back to back नहीं. You do it once in 2 months. Don't do once every month. Yeah.
अगर DSN अभी होगा तो फिर अप्रैल में फिर करूंगी मैं.
हाँ, कोई भी एक लेवल 2 कोर्स अगर ज्यादा करने हैं, वैसे साल में अगर 3 या 4 करोगे काफी है, बट अगर ज्यादा करने हैं फॉर व्हाटएवर रीजंस, see if you come to the DSN, I'll be able to have a deeper conversation with you, and I can actually tell you whether you really need to do 6 advanced courses in a year. है ना? 3 या 4 से भी काम चल सकता है, right? तो we can decide that.
ठीक है, फिर नो दिमाग लगाना. आई एम स्टिल ऑन लीव. आई डोंट नो हाउ आई विल मैनेज, बट आई विल गिव माय वर्ड्स टू यू. I'll register it by.
Yeah, you register before 5 p.m. today, so you can be a part of that 100-day process.
And 9 March is my birthday. You people will celebrate it for me.
When is it?
It is on 9 March.
9th March. Great. अरे सब इससे बढ़िया क्या गिफ्ट हो सकता है? You are doing a DSN on your birthday and we'll all celebrate. ठीक है, तेरे को बर्थडे बम्स देके गंगा में डाल देंगे.
भैया ये गिफ्ट नहीं है, ये टॉर्चर होगा.
चल तो आजा, फिर देखते हैं.
ठीक है भैया.
ओके, अच्छा. बहुत बार हमें पता होता है नॉलेज की चीजें, पर क्राइसिस के टाइम पे वो याद नहीं आती है. हाँ, क्राइसिस के टाइम पे पता है, इंट्यूशन वर्क्स. इंट्यूशन, लॉजिक है ना, काम नहीं करता क्राइसिस के टाइम पे. इंट्यूशन काम करता है लेकिन क्राइसिस के टाइम पे. तो वो अवेयरनेस होना चाहिए उस इंट्यूशन को पकड़ने का. वो अवेयरनेस कब होगा? अगर हमारी साधना अच्छी है तो वो अवेयरनेस होगा, राइट? सो इंटेंसिफाई योर साधना, देन क्राइसिस के टाइम पे सही आइडियाज विल फ्लो, राइट? Intensity, very important. One more aspect on which the DSN focuses on, intensity, right? Gurudev said na, Gurudev ki wo talk dekho, conversations with the master. Either you can be intensely miserable, or you can have an intense expression of joy, or you can have an intense longing, or you can have an intense desire. Intensity. Either you can be intensely miserable, or you can have an intense expression of joy, or you can have an intense longing, or you can have an intense desire. And then Gurudev says after that, and there is no fifth. You know, जब गुरुदेव ने 4 बजे मैंने टॉक पहली बार सुना, ये 4 गुरुजी ने बोले, मैं सोच रहा था अभी और 5वां क्या होगा? You know, and he says, and there is no fifth. ऐसे. So इंटेंसिटी बढ़ाना जरूरी है लाइफ में. दैट इज वन मोर थिंग दैट हैपेंस विथ DSN. इंटेंसिटी. ओके, और क्या था? हाँ, गुरु स्टोरी आफ्टर द एक्सपीरियंस शेयरिंग. ओके, सो दैट वेरी स्मॉल स्टोरी. इट वाज अबाउट व्हाट समबडी वाज रेफरिंग टू हियर, कि हम अपना काम नहीं करेंगे ठीक से तो गुरुदेव ग्रेस शावर नहीं करते. तो एक बार क्या हो गया, एग्जाम्स का टाइम था, तो कुछ स्टूडेंट्स आए थे और दर्शन लाइन में स्टूडेंट्स खड़े थे और गुरुदेव सबको ब्लेस कर रहे हैं. कुछ तो यादर उनके वो हाथ में एक रोज होता है फ्लावर, उससे ब्लेस कर रहे हैं, या किसी को ऐसे कुछ देके, है ना, कोई फ्रूट दे रहे हैं, कुछ मिठाई दे रहे हैं. फिर है ना, गुरुदेव ने ऐसा एक एप्पल उठाया हाथ में और ऐसे देखा उस स्टूडेंट की तरफ और पूछा, पढ़ाई की है? यू नो, अभी गुरुजी जब ऐसे पूछते हैं तो जब नहीं किए तभी पूछते हैं. गुरुदेव ने से पूछा, पढ़ाई की है? अभी वो गुरुजी तो झूठ नहीं बोल सकता हो ना, तो बोला नहीं गुरुजी पढ़ाई तो नहीं की है. तो गुरुदेव ने प्रसाद रख दिया बास्केट में. गुरुदेव ने पहले पढ़ाई फिर आशीर्वाद. So complacency, not taking responsibility, this is not encouraged. You know, you remember yesterday's story, ना? 100% effort तुम्हारा, 100% grace हमारा, है ना? ये है गुरुदेव का. आलस को encourage नहीं करेंगे गुरुदेव. ओके, चलो बहुत हो गया. So I hope people are registering, and those who are joining, we'll meet in Rishikesh. Those who have joining today, you are part of the 100 days program. Okay. Baki. Yes. Sugandhini, were you trying to figure out if you are there in that group?
No, sir.
Okay. You are looking quite intently. By the way, this was one group in that DSN. ऐसे 10 groups थे उस DSN में, and I'm sure ऐसे कुछ इस time भी होगा. चलो, so that's it then.